Hello everyone and welcome to the Sparking Live Producers Edition. I know it's been a while. We have been hard at work on reestablishing the server as well as preparing every bit of content we have for the return of the server. And today we're going to condense everything down into this live stream and obviously go over everything with part 1 of the campaign as well as the highly anticipated return of the Dokkan Sparking server. So, what are we doing wasting time? Let's get right into the details. First on the list, the grand return of Dokkan Sparking. If you guys have been staying up to date with our social medias, you would know that Sparking just underwent a public beta. This beta was after the long-awaited re-release of the server due to us having to rewrite and upgrade the server because of the crazy amount of support that you guys have shown us, and the server could not handle it. However, we have come back and rewritten the server to be a lot more optimized, as well as upgraded and expanded said servers, and now we have multiple servers as well for different aspects in order to keep the load on the server down while the game is up. And I want to give a big thank you to all of our beta testers who participated in this public beta and helped us improve and figure out issues with the server before public release. We appreciate all of you, and to all the beta testers who have not logged in yet, if you were participating in the beta, you have received an exclusive wallpaper, so make sure to check your gift box and obtain that wallpaper. Now, before we get into any of the new stuff, let's take a moment to explain what is Dokkan Sparking. Dokkan Sparking is a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle fan game where the premise is we have recreated a Dokkan type experience when it comes to farming, summoning, doing events, etc. But it's our own little twist on things with our own custom characters, custom events, and as well as custom features that you won't find in the base game. Dokkan Sparking is a free fan game that is available on both iOS and Android devices. So, with that being said, let's move on to the next section. Now, for what you've all been waiting for, the upcoming campaign details. Let's take a look. The Ultra Warriors Transcendent Clash campaign will be the first campaign featured in the return of Dokkan Sparking. This campaign will be jam-packed with content, characters, new features, and special surprises throughout the entire campaign. Throughout this campaign, there will be a bunch of featured characters following these two character premises, being Team Primal and Team Ultra. Team Primal is the primalish power characters, whereas Team Ultra is the more Ultra Divine type characters. So, without a further ado, let's watch these two videos to see the upcoming characters for the part 1 of the Ultra Warriors Transcendent Clash campaign. Please take a look.
I don't have much time left to give, but it's now or never.
And we're back. I know a lot of you have probably seen these characters already. For those who haven't, however, LR, Goku, Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta Ultra Ego, as well as LR, Goku, Super Saiyan 4, Mini, Daima, is coming to Dokkan Sparking for the Part 1 of the Ultra Warriors Transcendent Clash campaign. Now, let's get into the characters of the details, as well as the animations. So, for the first character, check out the custom animations.
Weakling, I am the strongest there is!
This is where the real fight starts. Let's see you try to kill me now.
Let the show begin! Come on! Make me get serious here! You're not getting out of this alive! I think it's time I show you some of my moves! Kind of disappointed. I thought you'd put up more of a fight. Let's end this. Don't be too hard on yourself. You did what you could.
And now, let's check out the character details. And with that, those are the details for the upcoming LR Goku Ultra Instinct and Vegeta Ultra Ego releasing for part 1 of the Ultra Warriors Transcendent Clash campaign. Now, let's get on to the details for the other character making their debut in this campaign. Please take a look.
I don't have much time left to give, but it's now or never.
What'd you guys think? Those were the details for the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini Daima, as well as LR Goku Ultra Instinct and Vegeta Ultra Ego. The summon period for these two characters will be May 18th, 2025 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to June 13th, 2025, also ending at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure to log in when you can and obtain these characters. Moving on from the Part 1 characters, let's take a look at the jam-packed information for the upcoming content for Part 1 of the campaign. Starting off with the Dokkan events. The Part 1 LR characters will both feature their own Dokkan event, where we'll be able to farm their medals in order to awaken them into the LR rarity. After pulling these characters, make sure to try out these events and get them to their strongest capabilities. Next up on the list, the Ultimate Duo battles across time and space. In this event, take on Goku and Vegeta throughout different arcs in high intensity battles. The rewards for this event will be very good, but the events themselves will be very challenging and will require strategy and great team building. Next up, the two Supreme Magnificent Battle events will be coming, Saiyan Raised on Earth Edition and Prince of All Saiyans Edition. I cannot share many details on this event at this time, but make sure to stay tuned to our social medias for more details on these upcoming very challenging events. Next up, the Sparking Opening Treasure Hunt event will be available during this campaign. This event will feature a once-a-day limited time run where you can obtain amazing rewards, stones, kais, and much more. For more details on this event, check the in-game news tab or check our official social medias. Now here is one of the brand new features that we've been working on with the release of the Dokkan Sparking private server. I will be showing a bit of gameplay here. Let's see if you figure out what this is. Take a look.
All right, let's do this.
We are happy to announce that Dokkan Sparking will be releasing with a brand new raid boss system. Now, if you're familiar with games like Dragon Ball Legends, raid bosses are limited time events where you fight a raid boss and the raid boss gives you an exchange currency which can then be exchanged for rewards. With Dokkan Sparking, we've been able to implement a system like this where every big celebration, or even sometimes randomly, we will drop a earth-shattering Trial of Power stage, which will be the raid boss. You can grind the stage in order to get the Sparking Raid coin, which you can then exchange for stuff like Dragon Stones, Elder Kais, Awakening Medals, and a bunch of amazing rewards at limited time. The raid boss will have a shared health pool within the entire server. So, once the entire server defeats the raid boss and takes down enough health, the raid boss will deactivate and that will be the end of the event. So, when we drop a raid boss, especially with this part 1 campaign, make sure to take advantage of it and grind up those raid coins. On to the next piece of content. As you guys know, Extreme Z Awakenings and EZA battles are available on Dokkan Sparking. Now, not every single base game EZA is in the game currently, but over time we are working to continue to add them and catch up with the base game on EZAs at a later date. With that being said, however, we are also opening up the Sparking Extreme Z battle for our own Extreme Z Awakened characters. 2 stages will be releasing with the Part 1 campaign for 2 LR characters that will be Extreme Z Awakening exclusively on Sparking. And those characters are All Out Final Battle, Super Saiyan God SS Goku, and Super Saiyan God SS Vegeta, as well as Greatest Evolution of Power, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, will both be receiving Extreme Z Awakenings on Dokkan Sparking. Details on their character kits as well as upcoming information with their stages will be released at a later date on our social medias. Please stay tuned for their release, and we hope you're all excited for our first ever Sparking Extreme Z Awakenings. While there are still plenty of events, content, features, and more to be announced with this campaign, I'm afraid that we're heading towards the end of the premiere. However, I have a few more things I have to say to you guys regarding Dokkan Sparking before we end it off. Features with the release of Dokkan Sparking. As you guys may know, Dokkan Sparking is a brand new fan game, so we don't have every single feature in the game yet, and there of course will be some bugs and such that will be on the release. Here are some features that I want to discuss with you guys about with the upcoming release of Dokkan Sparking. For one of the big ones, Quest XP will not be granted to characters. So that means that beating an event will not be able to level up your characters, however visually it will appear. The only current way to level up your characters will be through training items and trading medals and things of that matter. This is why in base Dokkan Sparking, the multiplier for all rewards dropped will be a 2 times multiplier, meaning any rewards that you would get in base Dokkan will be multiplied by 2 when you receive them in Sparking. Some other convenience features such as max growth will not be available on release, and there will also be a list of features available in the Discord server of things that you can and can't do with the release of Dokkan Sparking. Our end goal is to be able to recreate a Dokkan experience through this fan game. However, that will take time, and this is obviously a new process for us as well. We thank you all for your patience and hope that you will continue to support us through this journey. With that being said, however, I still have one more bonus to show you all. Please take a look. With that being said, the last feature I'm happy to announce is that Summon Skip will be available on Dokkan Sparking. How it'll work is through the Discord bot, you will enter the command skip summon to enable it or not, and how it will go about is it will skip every animation while summoning and get you straight to your summon screen. We know that a lot of you have been wanting a feature like this in base Dokkan, and we are very excited to bring this to you via the Dokkan Sparking fan game. For those of you who have those insanely high stone counts, you're welcome. Another new thing is that we know that a lot of you have been asking for other ways to help support the development of Sparking, whether that be through the in-game or financially. After some consideration, we have decided that we will be opening up Sparking Limitless. Now, I cannot share all the details on Sparking Limitless just yet, however, it'll be a way for you guys to financially support Sparking, as we have to pay for stuff such as server costs and of course the characters themselves when it comes to animations, OST production, etc. Sparking Limitless is a fully optional monthly subscription service which will allow you to get some benefits out of it while also supporting the development of Dokkan Sparking. Some benefits include early viewing / previews of things that we are working on, become a part of the development process, as well as some extra rewards in-game as well. I'm not able to share everything that will be in Limitless, however, as we finalize Limitless, we will be dropping another producer's letter specifically for Limitless and its details, so for those interested, that will be available in the future as well. Again, we would like to thank you all truly for the amazing support that you have shown Sparking so far, and we hope to continue to improve and meet your guys' expectations every single time. And with that being said, on behalf of me and the team, we would like to thank you all for your amazing support that you have shown us, even with the server being down, even when the server first came out, and even right now. You guys have stuck by us and have supported us throughout all of this. And we thank you all so very much for the amazing support. It truly means a lot to me and everyone else on the team. It's been a long time coming, and to think that we've already gotten to where we are and we are only just beginning is very, very exciting, and we hope that you are all just as excited as we are for the future of Dokkan Sparking. As always, this is the part 1 producer spotlight for Dokkan Sparking. I'm Ben Neffy. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for watching this entire live stream. I love and appreciate all of you, and until next time, I hope you all have an amazing day, night, whenever you watch this. Always make sure to support the official release of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and we'll see you in the next one. The spark has finally been ignited.
To learn the hard way that effort alone isn't enough to reach my level.